Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and today we're playing the Coxes because it's time for Brittany and Chandler to have a baby. They are both 30 years old at this point. In my game, some Sims just get a baby straight out of college. Some Sims wait a little bit and they're like 32 when it happens. I try to keep it realistic and at the same time also plan out the pregnancies so they get born at around the same time. So this baby will be synchronized with Chloe's second child, but this baby will be 1 day older, so we're doing this first. We also have another baby in this family and we're gonna see what Malden grows up to be in like 30 hours, I guess, like tomorrow at 11. The puppy will already be an adult. We're gonna try for baby in a minute. I'm just gonna let them eat a little bit, you know. You have to have some strength. Might take more than one time, so you know how it is. Pepper is just sleeping here, blocking the... Okay, they can walk past her, but this is not a convenient place to sleep. I kinda can't wait for this... Otis! He's having the zoomies. I kind of can't wait for the puppy to grow up because then I can get rid of the mats to pee on because the puppy needs it here. Doesn't really need it, but like I decided to do this to make it easier. So I don't know if you remember that, but Melissa and Kennedy are already elders. They are officially 60 years old. I think Melissa might retire in a few days. Like, she was never very interested in her career. She's a hostess. She's quite fine in the culinary career, but you know, it might be time for her. Especially when she gets a grandchild. This will be the first grandchild for the Coxes. They have an older son, but Orlando probably is not gonna have any kids. I think the kind of like a rule, I wouldn't really call it a rule, but like it often happens that if my Sims have kids straight out of college or not long after, like at like 23, 24, 25, it's usually family Sims because they just want to. And I'm like, okay, they prioritize family, so it kind of makes sense that they would have children faster than other Sims. Here we have one fortune sim and one popularity sim. Neither of them have the family secondary. They are both knowledge secondary, so they just worked on their careers a little bit first. So Chandler is already an all-star. Brittany is a clam wrangler, so level 5 and level 3, so that's quite nice. That's a pretty good start. Yep, didn't I say that it's probably gonna take more than one time? Yeah, we can tell that you guys are 30. The baby needs to be born tomorrow. Hello? Thank you. Influence someone to serve a meal. You can influence your husband. Influence 2. Serve meal. At least I will use the points a little bit. He's hungry anyway. What are we serving? Oh yeah, lunch meat sandwiches because you can't really do much. That'll do. Oh, senior manager. I think it's been a while since Kennedy was promoted last time, right? Wait, he was never promoted since I started playing here? This is where the gameplay begins, somewhere here, right? Yeah, he was never promoted. He was at level 5 since I started playing here, and just now he got a promotion. Kennedy was just busy arguing with one of his sons and playing favorites with the other son. And playing soccer with the other son as well. His lifetime want isn't even the top of this career, it's earn 100,000, which would be easiest to do if he was at the top of his career. And also the business career doesn't really pay that much. Hey Marissa. So it would be best to be in like show business or something. Or do a lot of stuff on the side. Like sell stuff that you make. Oh, badges! Badges, what do you have? Silver in flower arranging. That's kind of sweet. And again robotics, but only the bronze. Actually, you could make some robots and sell them for profit. That's actually a pretty profitable thing to do. Hey, Ivy. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. So Melissa has also flower arranging in silver, and then sales and sewing. Oh, I like sewing for her. She's like more of a creative type, right? Yeah, so maybe she used to sew. Like as a teenager, she made her own clothes or something. Yeah, I like that. Okay, the starting kids don't have any badges. The starting kids and Brandy for some reason. But can we fit all of that? Oh man. Do I have to build like a shed for you guys to fit all of that stuff there? I guess technically your bedroom is quite big and I could fit a sewing machine in here, but the robot making thing, I would have to... Oh, I kind of forget that this exists. Although we had a fire here, right? Okay, this is the third person who has the robotics station at their house. First was Mary Lena Gil-Scarbo. Then Brandon, of course, the Pygmalion. And now Kennedy. Because they have the badges. Actually, for Mary Lena, I'm not sure if that was because of the badge or because of the tinkering hobby. I'm not sure if I even looked at her badges. But I think she learned it from scratch, so maybe she has different badges. We'll have to look into that. The flower arranging is also nice, but I feel like Kennedy is more of a... Like, he doesn't feel like a sensitive kind of guy who would make flowers and, like, give them to his wife. That would be very sweet, but I don't think that's Kennedy. Maybe he just worked at a flower shop at some point in his life, and he learned that... again as a teenager or something, but like he has the skill, but it doesn't mean that he loves it necessarily. And the sewing machine, can we still afford that? That's arts and crafts, so it should be somewhere here. Okay, well, we will almost spend all of our money on this. We need a chair for this as well. Beautiful corner. Make a teddy bear, please. Come on, Melissa. A green one, please. Oh, it feels so nice to go back to sewing. I haven't been doing this for so long. It's like me and ice skating. I was never even like super good at it or anything. But I learned when I was like 5 because my grandma lived right next to a lake. So every winter I could pretty much go and skate. So my aunt taught me and I had my own ice skates and everything. But for the last 10 years, I was never at an ice skating rink. And I realized that I actually really liked ice skating, and why am I not doing it anymore? So I went back this November, and I was a little bit rusty, I gotta say. But it took me like one time to like remember how to do that. Like it's not even like I was starting from the beginning. I just had a little bit of anxiety, but I was like... Man, it's so good to be back to ice skating. I'm gonna get my own skates and everything. Definitely. Like, that's one of the very, very few sporty things that I like to do. Are we getting the bump? Probably in like an hour, I think. Oh, Melissa is gonna go into platinum after this woohoo because she wants to woohoo in bed and woohoo. Oh, yeah. Oh no, she changed her hair to Melissa's. Why would you do that? You had Max's hair. Wait, this happens with one of the hairs that has like a separate version for young adults. And if you use the separate version, like if the sim has had this hair since they were a young adult at university, then it breaks. You just have to like re-click it, you know, in the change appearance. But this hair... Is it because she had it as a young adult? I don't know. Because she had it as a teenager too. Wait a sec. Okay, I fixed it. This is so stupid. Wait, you guys are just talking? They just relaxed. Both of them. It wasn't a woohoo thing. It wasn't ACR. Okay. You're doing it. Yeah, I think Kennedy is gonna just build robots and sell them on his days off. And he might also take vacation days to use that if he doesn't have the skills to get promoted. Like, he's gonna be very opportunistic about it. So I think he's gonna take the day off tomorrow to build robots and also wait for his grandchild because he wants one. Another bump. Oh my god, she broke the TV and he scolded her. Obviously she didn't mean to do that. Hello? Chandler... The TV is broken. The stove is on fire. Mora can't get into the house because the puppy is blocking the way. He's the tiniest creature in this house. Even tinier than Brittany's baby inside her belly at this point. Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, we're gonna eat them anyway. No, Kennedy! Kennedy, no! Okay, he's still upstairs. You're not going anywhere today, sorry. He doesn't want to miss the carpool, but... Okay, I don't know. Maybe he's gonna go. I don't want to fulfill his fears, and he doesn't really want to get the skills. Oh, that's why he wasn't getting promoted. I forget about my own rules. On a day where he is, like, indifferent about going to work, then I will give him the vacation day, and he will just work on the robotics. And Chandler is going to work. They had the day off, both of them, yesterday, so they could easily try for that baby, but for the baby to be born, Brittany will have to do it alone, or with Melissa, I guess. Oh no, Melissa is going to work at 10! Okay, so she's just gonna do it alone. If Melissa retires, I think it's gonna be closer to when she's 65. I'll let her work for a little while. Oh! You're so cute! Why are the ears this big? I love it. You look like a rabbit. You're basically Otis, but with the hugest pointy ears. Adorable. Also, his coat is a tiny bit different. It's like... Oh, no, wait. It's probably because Otis is old and he's already graying. Yeah, I think it's the same. Do you have exactly the same paws colors? No, not exactly. Otis's both front feet are darker and both back feet are darker. No, I think he has like lighter socks. And Malden is more like his left side is light and the right side is darker. And they're fighting. Dude, he's an old golden retriever. He has a weak heart. Don't do this to him. And we're having the baby. So definitely a redhead. I want a girl, and it is a girl, but looks totally like Chandler. No, not exactly. Looks like Willow from My River Blossom Hills, kinda. Even though she's a mix of Orlando's face and Face 9, which is Brandy Leternau's face, for example, or Alvin's. The almond-shaped eyes are very similar in Face 9 and Face 23. Face 23 is what Brittany has. But this looks too familiar, I think. This is a copy of Chandler. Maybe with Brittany's eyebrows. It's possible, but other than that, like the green eyes, total Chandler. And there is so much Face 7 in this freaking neighborhood that I kind of want to make the baby more similar to Brittany. Oh, I like this. And this is basically Brittany, I think. Maybe with Chandler's eye shape? But I kind of like Brittany's eye shape. But this would be an interesting face, I think. I have to remember that also KJ and Bim are gonna have a baby, like next round somewhere, I think. And KJ has a lot of Brittany's face as well, their mother's face, including the eye shape. Oh my god, mixing his eye shape with Bim's first face, that would be the most beautiful child ever. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I think we can keep this. I looked into my list of names from the credits of the game, and because it's been a while since I used one, last time was for Sophie's child, I think. So I am torn between Anna and Pamela. I kind of like Pamela. Anna Cox, Pamela Cox, Pam Cox? Huh. I think the kid looks more like a Pamela to me. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. And the broken TV. And we can't afford a changing table for now, but people are at work. Can you use this? Okay. Oh, I can get rid of the mats finally. Actually, there's some space in here, because there used to be a piano here. Maybe we can get the robotics station here, or the sewing machine. I would have to move the phone, I think, but that's not a problem, really. Maybe I will move the robotics station, because the sewing machine already has its place, and I will not see this. I will forget about this. Oh, actually, I think they can still use the phone. Only not when someone is at the station. But the phone can also be here. That works. Did Melissa make that teddy bear? Oh, yeah. And it's not even broken. Say hi to your daughter, Chandler. There she is. Aww. And he wants to get promoted, of course. Oh no, I can't see the toilet. Couldn't I see the toilet before when the piano was here? Okay, that's better. Chandler! Maybe he doesn't like candles. No, it's because it's cheap. Kennedy. Everyone will do the same thing now. Yep. How expensive do you think candles are? They're probably not soy candles anyway. Are you repeating the same family dynamic as Kennedy and Orlando had? They're friends, but they keep doing mean interactions. Maybe we could invite Orlando so he can say hi to his niece? Maybe tomorrow when she has birthday and becomes a toddler, then she can have some interactions with him. And also tomorrow is Friday, so right before the weekend, yeah, that makes sense. Brittany and Chandler are both going to work tomorrow. Chandler needs to get some more body and wants it as well. And wants to get promoted and everything. Can you go outside? So Brittany will just stay tomorrow because he might get promoted, so it's good for him to go. And later I guess they're just gonna share the vacation days. Aw, baby's first feed. She was born like 12 hours ago, but yeah. That's how I do it. I only feed them when they poop. Do you guys have the same pajamas? Oh my god, why do everyone always have the same freaking pajamas? Don't we have other pajamas? Oh, these are nice. Kennedy, wait! You just want to make money today. You don't really mind not going to work, I think. Yeah, I can't cancel this anymore, so I'm gonna reset you. Sorry for that. There we go. Let's change into normal clothes. And let's... Oh, I still thought it was outside. I already got used to it, but yeah, next round I would completely forget that it ever existed because it would be out of my sight. So let's make a toy robot first for the child. Each grandparent makes something for Pamela. I love that. She has a green teddy bear, so let's go for a green robot. She was born at 1 p.m, so we can have the birthday at like noon, whenever Brittany wakes up and does everything she needs to do. Chandler is going to work and probably getting promoted. Oh, you finished it already. Let's put it somewhere here. Maybe the teddy bear should be here, closer to the crib. You made this for 120 and you're selling it for 120? It's gonna count anyway. Like, yeah. He already made the want. You're not selling any dogs, Kennedy. Calm down. It doesn't matter how much they spend. We've already been through this with Teneth Genesee. Remember that? I already explained that it doesn't matter how much money you spend. It only counts how much money you made. Oh no, you make it for 108 and then sell it with like $12. Am I one of the people that calls simoleons dollars? No, 12 simoleons profit. So it's not huge, but it's something. And I don't think it's gonna count if you sell them from the inventory. You have to do it like with the interaction. Same for paintings, right? Yeah, it's almost noon. It's like 11:15. By the time she goes into the kitchen, it's gonna be noon. Her face is not gonna change very much, so just growing up. Why is this so cute? I can't. I hardly ever set up different hair for different outfits, especially for toddlers. So I think I am seeing this dog for the first time. This is so adorable. Let's get the pink ones. Yeah. Yeah, it's because I chose the frog hat for every day because her green eyes really pop out, and also she has a lot of green stuff from her grandparents, so we can also say that Melissa made the hat, right? And also, you know, Brittany is a natural scientist, so she's very much into animals and like nature in general, so it makes sense. And she looks incredible. Aww. I think Kennedy is gonna give her the smart milk and we'll just get walking out of the way. Does anyone have... Yeah, Brittany has the smart milk. Only her. This is KJ's. Oh, your horse statue. I forgot about this. Okay, we could have it on the wardrobe here. It's beneath the ceiling, I think. But we could also have it like underneath the end table. Or maybe somewhere in the living room. Oh, we could have it here. More slots, baby. Or on the fridge. Actually, I have a different idea, but I don't know if you guys can afford the table that I want to buy. Oh, it's the last one you can afford. We still have a robot to sell. Can I put it... Oh, I can't... Oh, man. This doesn't work. I would have to use the snap. Snap off. Yeah. But I need a different color. White with... Is there anything red in here? Actually, yeah. We have like a mahogany. And let's put it on here. Very nice. 2 simoleons. Can you still use this chair, though? Yeah. Okay. Can you view it? Sure. Stop eating! Stop eating! Grandpa is giving you the magic milk. Oh, Kennedy got his pay. Good. We're gonna make a clean bot and sell it for profit. He wants to sell all the dogs. Fortune sims are insane sometimes. Chandler, how much did you make? Your college money also counts, so... 10,000, wow. Oh, you were supposed to invite Orlando, wait. Doesn't he work like 9 to 4? Oh no, I don't think she learned. Oh no, she did, but she's just really tired, so... When Orlando gets here, we need to give her some sleep so that she can interact with her uncle. Hey Tyler. I only invited Orlando, even the notification says so. And I immediately regretted that I didn't invite Household, but yet Tyler is here anyway? He's just passing by randomly. So we're gonna invite them both in. Actually, Orlando invited himself in. Okay, enough sleepy time. Let's potty train her a little bit. Dress her. And present the child. Oh yeah, the TV is still broken. We might need a repairman. Stop smooching. I want to show you my daughter. Here's little Pam. Ask for attention. Aww. He's not doing anything with her though, because I already queued asking for attention from Tyler. Okay, this is the better uncle. Hey KJ, the other uncle just showed up. What is happening here? I mean, I know it's pretty normal that they just barge in like that, but the timing? Also, thank you, KJ. Who's yelling? Oh, right, these two. They just went into a separate room to fight. Well, at least they didn't do it in front of the entire family. Hi. What are you gonna do? Tickle her. Aww. Is she asking again autonomously? Are you gonna snuggle her now? Toss. Yay! Okay, this is the coolest uncle. Are you feeding her? Sure. Yeah, I dressed him in every day with Inseminator because he was in his coat. And I didn't really set up clothes for KJ exactly. Are you guys going back to childhood? They're like the goofy siblings. They had a room together. They kind of remind me of me and my brother in a way. But it's the other way around. I am the younger one. But yeah, I totally see us doing that at 33 and 37. You sell this for 800? That's actually quite a profit. I like that. I'm actually going to play with KJ later this episode. There's only one day left in this family, and then I will go to the Tellermans. I will set up new clothes for KJ, that's for sure. And I will play 2 days in that family because it's 1 day behind, like we're still technically in the previous round there. And also I need to play 1 day of this rotation for KJ and Bim to be at the same moment. So it's perfect to Just play 2 days and then move him out so he can go and live with Bim. And also we will see the other puppy. Pepper! Oh yeah, she's asleep in the pet bed again. Get up, this is mine! Kennedy? Did you go to sleep in your everyday clothes? I've been playing this game for so long and this is the first time I see something like this happening. Like, in The Sims 3 you're just like, oh yeah, the sim is inappropriate or crazy, insane, right? But in The Sims 2, this literally never happened. I've never seen this happen. He was very tired. Hey Orlando, I thought we asked you guys to leave. It's 5 a.m. Orlando. He's saying goodbye, I think. Okay. Yeah, and he just woke up like this. Already dressed. It would be nice if Pamela also met her other grandparents, right? Maybe I will spawn her at the Tellermans. Although, at that point for them, she's not born yet. Like, if I'm only gonna play 2 days, one of which is from the previous round, she will just be born, technically. But KJ already met her, so like, whatever. But I could also invite him here. I guess it was because the Tellermans are right here. So, or here? Wait, which house? Yeah, I think it's this one, the green one. Yeah, because there's a doghouse. This is Jan's previous house and the elders, the Bendetlet or not elders live there. I just played them. And yeah, so I guess maybe KJ saw Orlando and Tyler coming here and he was like, wait, is this an uncle's meetup? I'm gonna go over there. And the grandparents are still waiting. Brittany is going to work. I don't think so. Chandler actually didn't get promoted yesterday, so he's gotta go again, I guess. It makes more sense for him to go. She wants to teach Pamela a bunch of things, so she's gonna stay again. She wants to fix the robot because, of course, it's already broken. You have some mechanical, you can handle it. We have a repairman on the way, but that's fine. Oh no! It lost value after a day, right? That's how it works in this game with every single object, not only furniture from the buy mode. Oh man. It's still profit, but not as big. You have to sell it right away, Kennedy. Who's dying? It's Otis! Oh my god! It's time already? Oh man, I mean, I've been saying before that Otis is a very, like, he's having a really long life for a golden retriever. But I am still in shock and it kinda looks like the Grim Reaper is taking the child, like he's turned that way. And she's passing out when he's doing that, this is too much. This is the first death of a pre-made in Townieville. And of course it's a dog. They have a shorter lifespan. Oh wow. Yikes. Okay, there is a graveyard in Townieville, so we can just move him there. Townieville graveyard, and I will have to start to plan out. Oh my god, goodbye Otis. Yeah, I will have to start planning out where the pets go, where the Sims go. Kennedy is frustrated because their beloved dog just died and he's, yeah, taking it out on Orlando, of course. Who else? They just had like a 0 relationship. And of course they're fighting again. Whenever they see each other. Okay, Orlando, maybe you should just go. Dude, it's not worth it. Just go home. Maybe, if it's just Brittany and Kennedy right now, she's been a part of this family for a while. She has some relationship with Kennedy. She got to know him a little bit. She lives here, and the other members of the family are gone right now. So maybe she should argue with him a little bit. Just to, you know, just tell him that he's not doing a very good job as a father when it comes to Orlando. Do you think he's a statue with no feelings? Of course he is. He never showed any feelings. How dare you say that? You think you see right through me, huh? He's not ever gonna quit drinking if you keep doing that. Let him drink. Oh man, he doesn't feel safe here. Interpreting the bubbles is so fun. Orlando doesn't even drink. Like, he doesn't even have a bar in his house, although he lives downtown, so there's a bar, like, just around the corner. I guess he's been having some drinks when he was out, probably. MVP, of course he is. That's Chandler. He's definitely his father's MVP. Orlando, are you furious with your father now? Yeah, that's why you keep coming here. This is gonna be such a pain. Orlando, I already told your father off. Okay, just stop showing up here. Hey, Joe. Maybe let's teach her to talk a little bit. The dogs are fighting again, but this time it's the mother and the son. What's the personality? She's shy and serious and very active and very nice. Okay, so she takes after... Okay, with Brittany, she only has neat in common. With Chandler, only seriousness. And everything else is randomized. I don't have any mods for that, just so you know, because there is a... I think it's called baby personality mod. I don't want that because I like the game's system. And I forgot to invite the Tellermans. Of course, it vanished from my mind after like 30 seconds. So I'm just gonna spawn the kid in their house if I don't forget. Let's remind ourselves what the graveyard looks like. It's been a while since I saw it. Yeah, there is some terrain work here and some stairs to move around it. I kind of like it. And there is Ryan Letourneau and Mark Bendette here. I think the pets section could be here. Is Otis there? Okay, we're just gonna put him somewhere here. Of course, the side of the grave is not as it should be. Yeah, we don't really have any more graves, only Sims that were deceased at the very start. Although Brandon was always very close. Why didn't I fence the whole thing, though? Did I have an idea for it? Because here's the entrance to the graveyard. Yeah, I think it should be fenced, actually. At least like this. But a gate would be nice, I guess. Like this. Yeah, that's a little better. I guess my original idea was that this is kind of like a promenade thing, and you can just go straight to the graveyard from it or something, but an open graveyard, it doesn't happen very often, right? It makes more sense to fence it. So now we're gonna go here. Yeah, KJ wants to propose, he wants to get married to a rich Sim, so I can't move him out. I have to go play with the Cox Sims family and just get them married. There's the puppy. We're 1 day behind, so we need 3 days for the puppy to grow, but I can play up until 11 a.m. And at the very end of the episode, we will see what Poppy looks like. They're gonna be elders in 3 days, so not just yet, but whenever I finish the round at the Tellermans, they're gonna be elders. And they're gonna live alone for a while. I'm not sure when that's gonna change or if it's ever gonna change. I might have to play them as elders in an empty nest, because I can't really merge them with the other elders because there's not enough space. We will find them some hobbies. Okay, what are your badges? Flower arranging, silver. Restocking, also silver. Okay, Komei has a lot. Register, bronze. Cosmetology, bronze. Flower arranging again, bronze. And silver, and toy making. Okay, he's gonna make some toys for the grandkids. But they don't really have that much money, so we will have to make some money first before we can get the things for the hobbies. Also, you guys were suggesting under the previous episode that the elders that just work on their badges, you know, in their elderly life, should start home businesses. And honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with you now. I am not a fan of running a business in this game. I love the system. Open for Business is one of the best expansion packs, but in rotational play, it usually makes me burn out from that family. So I am very careful with starting businesses in my rotational plays because it's shaky ground. It becomes annoying very quickly to me personally, so I don't want to do that. Okay, KJ, we need to spend some of this money on clothes for you. Maybe you can get an outfit to make it cheaper. You always wore green, right? How about this? Yeah, this looks nice. He doesn't have a job yet. Maybe we could get you one. He's gonna be a politician like his dad, right? So maybe I don't really have to search for it on the computer because, like, nepo babies in politics, they're so common. Your dad would just give you the job as his campaign manager or something, right? He's a judge right now. No, actually, I will give you the job later so that you don't exactly start today because you need to propose as well. Like, there's a lot to do. Both of your parents are gonna be out of the house in an hour, so you're gonna invite her. She's technically still at college at this point, but that's fine. Hey, babe. Okay, let's pay some bills. I'll show you how responsible I am. Arguing about the weather, are we? Okay, college is a better topic. But fashion, no. Why are your interests so different? He got the science career in his wants because he's very serious. I think that's the reason. He's not a knowledge sim, so yeah. Okay, your secondary should be actually knowledge. I mean, he studied physics and he's gonna be a politician, so what else can he have? Let's not fight, baby. Let's get married. I wanna argue about fashion till the day I die. And now let's play ball. Okay, the parents are here. Let's say goodbye. Oh, hey, Brooke. It's a miracle that you didn't invite yourself into the Cox household. You're just now appearing. So Komei and Christy are gonna woohoo. They're doing the autonomous ACR interaction at the same time as KJ is making their bed. I'll make it nice and clean for ya. Good luck. Wait, your homework is still here? Goodbye. Okay, KJ, it's your time to shine. He's gonna be a city council member. Thanks, Dad. And thank you, college. I think I will spawn the toddler now. They don't have anything to do anyway right now. Let's talk to her. This way it's better because they can do more interactions to her. We can snuggle her. I have full control over the interactions. And now I can just sell her. Goodbye. You guys know her at least. Okay, we have some cash, so we're gonna get the toy making bench. Exactly the same as Joe. Literally, Komei saw it through the fence and he was like, I want one. Wait, did he just make a fire truck? I want to make that. And Christy could actually do some flower arranging. They will probably have these objects inside the house in the kids' room later on when KJ is not here anymore, so this is very temporary. Twirl, spin, and wobble. This is so awesome. We're doing this. And we're giving it to Pamela. Also the water fountain. We need to make it, especially that we have dogs. A green one, of course, for our little froggy. Okay, this is nice. We can put it in the kitchen somewhere. Maybe even on the table, although it's very big. Maybe we can have like a little table here and put it right there. And maybe something smaller, like a tulip bouquet for the table. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's better. Okay, it's 10:59. Is she gonna stop? Yay! Oh, okay, she looks more like Pepper, but with Otis's coat. And also she has the same exact paws as her brother. The left side is lighter. And also the huge freaking ears. I love that. So that is it for this episode. I hope it was eventful because the next one is gonna be in the new year already. I'm planning a very special video for the end of the year that's gonna be next week. Probably not very long, but a video that makes sense for the end of December. And then we're gonna have a week of break because I'm going away for Christmas, and Townieville comes back on like January 8th. I think, something like that, like a week after New Year's. I know it's not ideal to make a longer break after we only had 2 episodes of the rotation, but we can do a recap.
in January, okay? Like a little recap just to remind you what happened so far. And as always, thank you very much for watching the video, and see you in the next one. Bye!